everybody, it's Lon.TV, and you know, Twitch.tv got bought for like almost $1 billion by Amazon, and I've been watching it off and on just to try to get a feel for what's going on out there, and a lot of people have been doing some really cool stuff and getting a lot of viewership. So I was curious what devices people were using to stream things to Twitch, and I wanted to find one of the newer ones out there to test. So I picked up this one from Elgato called the HD60, and this is it here. There isn't much to it, and in fact, this is probably the most poorly explained product I have ever purchased. There's no documentation in the box. You have to kind of figure it out. And then even when you go on their website, they point you to the old version of the product. So it's got a lot of kinks to work out, and we're going to demonstrate most of those here. So what you do is you take your game console's HDMI cable and you pop it in here. This is the input, and then it has a pass-through, so you can plug your monitor, your television, into the output here, and you have no lag or delay, so you can play in real time, even though the computer might be a little bit behind. And then you take this USB cable and plug it in here, and what that will do is basically power the device and also set up the data transfer. So here is the Elgato software running on Windows 8, and I'm running it on Windows right now in boot camp mode on my Mac, which is, by the way, native Windows running on my Mac with no virtualization or anything like that. The reason I'm running it on the Windows side is that this stream command thing, where you can go and put an overlay and your webcam up on the screen, does not work with the Mac at the moment. It's something that they said is to come. So they've released a product, at least for Mac owners, that's really halfway done. So if you have a Mac and you're looking to buy this, I'd wait, because it's not going to do the webcam overlay. A big disappointment is that if you go to record this video right now, this overlay will record, but it records separately. So you can't just get a file out when you're done that has your commentary and your webcam image and your logo on there. You've got to go back out to your video editing software and put it in yourself and sync everything up again, which is a huge, huge omission. I don't know why they do that. They do claim that you can stream this live to Twitch or to YouTube Live, so you could essentially run your stream to that service and have them record the video using their recording features. But I had some real problems getting this to stream properly also, which I'll talk about in a minute. One thing that is pretty cool, though, is down at the bottom here, you can kind of go back in time. So if you're not recording, it'll do a recording anyhow. And let's say you did something really cool, like, oh, I just hit the start button here to start the game. I want to maybe record that moment. You can basically pause what it grabbed off the live stream, hit capture, and then it'll remember everything from that paused moment forward. So you can, if you did something really cool and weren't recording, grab that thing, go back in time essentially, grab it, and then add it to your recording so you can put it up later. I thought that was pretty cool. It has one button streaming here, just like you can capture the same way. And what this will do is allow you to stream to YouTube Live or Twitch or any RTMP compatible streaming provider. It's one touch, which is really nice. If you're using YouTube, you'll have to set up the live event first, and then you'll be able to connect your account and then select the event that you wish to stream to. But it worked fine in the sense that I could get the stream to connect. It didn't stream all that well. What was interesting is that my Mac here, again, it's running native Windows in boot camp. This is an i7, a quad-core i7. I stream off this machine all the time, 720p from videos that I do here in the studio and elsewhere using Wirecast, and it's telling me that my computer is too slow to stream at 720p, which is what I usually stream to YouTube at. It wants me to basically switch it down to standard definition 480p, which I was surprised about because I am not having this problem doing live video from any of my other equipment. But when I did do that, it was streaming pretty nicely, actually. It was basically downscaling the video inside the box and then passing that 480p video to my computer. But I wasn't getting my webcam to basically sync up and stream at the same time onto the stream as they say it would. So if you go and click the link below, you'll see my test of that, and my face is just kind of frozen. Even though I was talking and providing commentary, none of that came through, just the gameplay footage. So I think this software is really buggy. I think there's some real issues here. They really pushed this thing out before it was ready, in my opinion. And I'm thinking that because not only is the software buggy, but they didn't even include any documentation in the box. The website documentation is significantly lacking, and when you go to click on the help screen up here, it actually sends you to the old version of the product. So if I click on help, it'll pull up Chrome here, and what'll happen is it'll bring me to their HD, the Capture HD, which is not the same product. And the manual is here for the old version of the product. We're using the HD60. So there are some real problems with this, and I hope they get them resolved. A couple other things to note: you do have the ability to record live commentary separately, so you can click the commentary button down here, and you'll be able to grab audio off your microphone. I did find that it will merge that commentary audio with your final product. So it does embed that audio, but it doesn't do the video. So that's pretty much how it all works. So it's pretty simple. There is an editing feature, but the editing is really basic. All you can really edit is just trim parts out of your video. So I could go in here and just maybe grab this little section here, I think, or I can have to use the slider here to trim different parts of the video out, and then I can basically export that thing. But it is far from a video editor. So all in all, I mean, it does have a very nice quality H.264 capture. So that tells me that the hardware inside of here that is doing the work of converting that high definition video to something that your computer can record is quality. It's good. The software is lousy. It's bad. And there's no two ways about it. The fact that Mac users are kind of left out in the cold on some of the features is a bad thing, and the fact that the streaming works as horribly as it does. I think a lot of people are going to be frustrated with this when they get it out of the box. So I'll see if maybe they improve the software down the road. Maybe I'll do a little bit of an update on it. But I often get really disappointed in products that come out and really don't work all that great, or maybe work great on a super high-end $5,000 PC, but not so great on the computers that most of us use. So I would say at this point, if you're looking at this, I'd say probably skip it. It's really not going to be that great of an experience for you. This is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.